Welcome to the Stoic Quotient. Today, we want to help you answer, can I be rich and still be spiritual? The truth they don't want you to know. Can wealth and wisdom coexist? Can you pursue abundance without losing your soul? In this heart-piercing episode of the Stoic Quotient, we dive deep into one of the most misunderstood questions in the personal growth world. With Stoic truth, spiritual fire, and soul-shaking clarity, we're answering it once and for all. Yes, you can be rich and spiritual, but only if you're ready to rise, to serve, and to reclaim your birthright. Can I be rich and still be spiritual? Let's not tiptoe around it. Let's not soften the truth to make others comfortable. Because if you've asked this question, it means your soul is waking up. You're not asking because you want to hoard. You're not asking because you're greedy. You're asking because something deep inside you know. You were made for more. And you're trying to reconcile that hunger with your heart. But somewhere along the way, you were told a lie. That money corrupts. That to be spiritual is to suffer. That to be holy is to be poor. That you must choose between soul and success. Between mission and money. Between peace and prosperity. But let me offer you a truth that Stoicism has whispered for centuries. It's not money that's the problem. It's your relationship to it. Seneca, one of the wealthiest Stoics of his time, said, "It is not the man who has too little, but the man who craves more that is poor." It's not the coin in your pocket that poisons your soul. It's the attachment, the dependence, the worship of the coin that steals your freedom. Money is not your enemy. It is a tool, a mirror, a magnifier. It reflects who you are. It amplifies what's already inside you. If you are generous, money makes you a force of grace. If you are fearful, money becomes your master. If you are wise, money becomes your servant. So, the real question isn't, can I be rich and spiritual? The real question is, are you spiritually mature enough to handle wealth? Are you disciplined enough to hold abundance without being owned by it? Are you clear enough to use it without being used? Are you anchored enough to rise in status and still kneel in service? Because here's what you need to know. You were never meant to choose between wealth and spirit. You were meant to unify them. To live in a state of inner peace while building external prosperity. To be both humble and powerful. Both grounded and ascending. Being spiritual doesn't mean sitting in silence while the world suffers. It means becoming a vessel. So aligned with your higher self that money flows through you, not just to you. You want to build schools, feed children, buy back your time, create beauty, free your family. You'll need money. Let's stop pretending otherwise. Let's stop shaming ourselves for desiring the very resource that fuels expansion, because spirituality without action is passivity, and action without resources is limitation. But when the soul is aligned and supplied, you become unstoppable. You want to know what real spirituality is? It's not poverty. It's presence. It's integrity. It's the ability to walk through fire and not burn. To hold $1 million and not lose yourself, to rise in the world and still serve something higher. This is the new path, the Stoic path, the spiritual warrior's path, the fusion of discipline and desire, of wealth and wisdom. You are allowed to thrive. You are allowed to prosper. You are allowed to be both divinely connected and abundantly resourced. But it takes work. It takes self-examination. It takes clarity of intention. It takes daily decisions to choose virtue over vanity, mission over ego, impact over illusion. And let me tell you something. The world needs spiritual people with money. Not because they want more, but because they'll do more. Because they'll give more. Because they'll lift more. Because they'll walk into boardrooms and bring light. Because they'll lead empires with empathy. Because they'll fund revolutions of love, freedom, and truth. If this is resonating, it's because you are one of them. You're not just here to awaken, you're here to build. So stop asking for permission. Stop apologizing for your ambition. Stop trying to fit into systems that were never made for you. Claim your birthright. Wealth is not unspiritual. It's sacred when held with intention. It's divine when used in service. It's power when guided by purpose. So rise, build, earn, give, lead, not because you need to prove anything, but because your soul is ready to express everything. Like this message? Don't let it fade. Like this video, share it with someone questioning their worth. Subscribe to the Stoic Quotient, where ancient wisdom meets modern power. This isn't just content, it's a movement. A movement for the grounded, the awakened, the ones who believe in building both within and without. This is your time. You can be rich, you can be spiritual, you can be both, because you were meant to be more than alone. Thanks for watching the Stoic Quotient. We're just getting started.